Hi, this is Rob Hanley with the Durham Duplicate Bridge Club on Tuesday, November the 4th for the 499er game. We have two hands for you today. The first one is number 2. There's been 3 passes to me. I have 14 high card points. I'm going to open this one heart. There are only 4 losers in this hand, so its playability with any kind of a fit is certainly going to be game forcing and equivalent to a jump shift. But we're going to start slow, 1 heart. Partner bids a spade. I have a spade fit. And because this hand is such a strong playing hand, I'm actually going to force the game with this. And I'm going to do that by splintering to 4 diamonds. So jumping to 4 diamonds is a ridiculous jump. So it's easy for my partner to recognize it as a splinter. It shows a singleton or void in diamonds with 4 spades. Now, normally it's going to show 17 to 19 high card points, but you are allowed to use your bridge knowledge and say this is a 4 losing hand. It is forcing the game. Now it's no surprise my partner did not go looking for slam. This could be for 2 reasons. The biggest one being they're a passed hand. They just don't have enough points. And secondly, they could have a lot of wasted values in the diamond suit. So doesn't matter. I'm going to pass regardless. All right, so they've managed to find the right lead, which is a club. And they're obviously going to take 3 club tricks off the top. And there's the 3rd club. Now they're playing a diamond here. Clearly those hearts are going to run almost all the time. So there's no need to think about roughing diamonds. We're just going to ignore the diamonds. We're going to, running to the queen of diamonds. We're going to rough this 3. We're just going to draw a trump now. And a spade over to the jack, and that's the last outstanding trump. And there's a heart gone, so now we know that the hearts are going to split no matter what. And all the hearts in the dummy are good. And the ace of spades is the final trick, making 4 spades. All right, so the reason I included this hand is that there was a lot of different approaches to bidding this hand. One person opened 2 clubs. It's not strong enough for that. I don't mean in terms of high card points, but in terms of actual tricks. You should not open 2 clubs with a 2-suited hand that has less than more than 4 losers, like 4 or more. This hand just has too many losers. And nobody ended up in spades. Everybody was in hearts. It doesn't hurt you to bid a spade first, because generally a 4-4 spade fit is better than a 5-3 heart fit. And as far as South at the top of the screen knows, when they're responding to a heart opening, their partner only has 5. So there's nothing to suggest that hearts is a better choice than spades. In this particular case, it didn't make any difference because they led a club. But if they had actually not led a club, you might have been in a position to take over tricks because you had that long heart suit on the side. All right, we're going to pause while we change for the next hand. All right, we're back this time with hand number 3. 2 passes to me, and once again I'm going to open a heart. I'm in 3rd seat this time, so it could be light, could be a full opening. Partner's bid a spade. There's no reason to think the partner has 5 spades. I never raise with 3-card support. I just prefer to bid my hand pattern, and in this case, holding 4 diamonds, I'm going to bid 2 diamonds. So partners jump to 3 hearts, and that shows me that they have 4 or more spades, and they have a 3-card invitational raise in hearts. So 4-3 in the majors, and a good 10 or 11 high card points that they didn't open in 1st seat. But it's just shy of an opener. I have a nice hand, singleton, and I like spades on the side, so I'm definitely going to raise the game here. Okay, so as usual, the robot has managed to find a weird lead, or certainly a nice one for me. There is some concern that Queen of Spades is a singleton. The most probable distribution when I'm missing 5 trump is 3-2. That's the odds. So I'm actually going to let this ride to my ace. I'm going to cash the ace of hearts and the king of hearts. So now that the hearts have split, I've got a bunch of choices here, but I'm just going to keep this nice and simple, and I'm going to play the jack of clubs. Let them take their ace. They're drawing my trump, that's fine. But now I've set up the king and queen of clubs. So if they go take their diamond here, I'd be able to set up, pitch anything on the clubs that I want. So just going to cover that. They're taking their ace, and the rest are going to be mine. So small back to the queen of diamonds. Cash the king of clubs, pitching a diamond, and the rest are mine. I'll just cash the, it doesn't matter, I'll just rough this and cash the king of diamonds. 2 winning spades. And rough the last trick. All right, so we managed to take 10 tricks. Now, the reason I chose this hand is that I noticed that nobody bid spades along the way, and they just chose to raise hearts directly. And one person actually bid 2 hearts. To bid 2 hearts after I open 1 heart, my partner would need to have sort of 6 to 9 high card points. So the hand is far too strong with 11 points. It's closer to being a reverse Drury hand or a Drury hand by a passed hand showing me a limit raise with 3 card support or 4. But in this case, because you have a spade suit, after I open a heart, it costs you nothing to bid a spade, because if I can't bid over a spade, we didn't have game anyway. So there really is no danger in bidding a spade. I'm going to continue the auction. All right, that's it for this week. We'll see you next time. Thanks.